On this video, I am going to share how you can create new possibilities in your life. Hello, welcome back. My name is Dom and I help people to step into their truth and power. How do you create new possibilities in your life? Life is not a closed book that has already been written for us, but rather it's an open book that is an adventure with infinite possibilities. Unfortunately, there are so many of us that have fallen into a belief that we don't have many options available to us. And when we fall into that belief, it can be really challenging to change the momentum of our life. But there are so many possibilities available to us at any moment. But these possibilities won't just happen on their own. It is necessary to hold up your end of the bargain. And that means you're likely going to have to step outside of your comfort zone. Can you do that? Can you step outside of your comfort zone? Sure you can. I know you can. In fact, I'm going to share with you 7 ideas that you can try to create a new life for yourself. Are you ready? If you are ready, type "bring it on" in the comments below. Type "bring it on" in the comments below. Let's get started. Number 1, create a compelling future. Having a new objective is such a great way to move your life in a direction and create new possibilities. View your life as a sacred experience. A sacred experience. We only get one shot at this. It is, in fact, a sacred experience. And give yourself a future that's worthy of your attention and effort. Create a vision of the future that creates and holds enthusiasm. What excites you? And what lights you up inside and just makes you feel really good? What kind of life do you want to live? If earning income didn't feel like work, what would that feel like to you? What would a typical day look like for you? And probably the most important question here, who are you? And in asking that question, I'm not just talking about what you do for a living or the roles you have a responsibility for. I'm talking about even deeper than that. Who are you? And what is important to you? And why? Number 2, talk to new people. Talk to new people. Each new person in your life has the potential to change your life. You just never know who will offer you a job or a new opportunity to take a step into something new. You will never know who will become your best friend or become a partner, or who will introduce you or connect you to another amazing person who will teach you something you never knew that will be really critical for you moving forward in your life. Number 3, take a trip. Take a trip. Getting away from home is necessary, and being away can act as a program interrupt in our typically habituated lives to allow us to see or realize things in a new way or with a new perspective. This is something that I've gotten into the habit of doing, and actually try to send myself on a retreat at least once a year. And if you can, plan to try and take a trip out of the country sometime. This is something that I actually want to do more of. The last place I went to was Bermuda, and it was such an amazing place. I loved it, and I'd love to go back. Different countries and cultures have a different way of doing things, so you might gain some insight into a way of life that would actually work better for you. People that travel a lot have a wisdom that homebodies just seem to lack. Number 4, establish new habits and routines that create potential. Establish new habits and routines that create potential. You can do this by simply thinking of all the things you could start doing that could change your life, like eating healthier and exercising regularly, because in doing this you'll feel better and you'll likely lose weight. You might then decide that running a marathon or doing a bike race isn't even out of the question. And you might gain the confidence needed to even do other things. Another is writing in a journal each day and getting thoughts and feelings out on paper. In journaling, You'll learn more about yourself, and you can begin applying those insights to your life. There is just something about writing thoughts and feelings down on paper that makes it become more real, more tangible, because we can see it, we can feel it, and when it's written down on paper, we can actually begin owning it. It's tangible. We can see it and touch it. Number 5, remove limiting beliefs. Remove limiting beliefs. We all believe things which are not true, and those things limit us. Think about the things that you'd like to do or experience, but believe you can't do or feel out of reach. How did you come to that conclusion? How do you know that belief isn't true? Number 6, educate yourself and learn something new. When you know more, you have an opportunity to do more. So what do you want to learn more about? Look at your interests and learn more about those subjects. Maybe you want to learn a new language, or maybe you want to learn how to paint, or maybe you want to play an instrument, or there's a skill that you want to learn to up-level your ability to grow in your business. Knowledge is power. Number 7, try new things. Try new things. You never know for certain if you will like something until you actually try it. Something you thought you wouldn't care for or would just be okay might actually turn out to be the best thing you've ever done. I've experienced this happen in so many areas of my life, and trying new things has expanded my horizons and level of consciousness to who I really am in the world. One of the ways this happened for me, back a number of years ago, I went to this meeting, a local meeting for a multi-level marketing group. And at that meeting, I didn't expect this to happen, but they actually did a live workout together, which was amazing. It was actually called Les Mills Combat. Les Mills Combat is a mixed martial arts influenced kind of HIIT style workout. Well, when it got to that part of the meeting, they cleared the floor of all the chairs and everybody started working out. But me being more introverted and never really interested in mixed martial arts, stood in the back of the room and watched. Well, what I saw was a group of people who've never done anything like this before getting up and participating, and they were having a lot of fun. And I wound up jumping in and getting involved, and I had so much fun. It turns out that experience, I wound up purchasing the program, and now I have Les Mills on demand, and I do the program through streaming. And it is my favorite program. I love it. And so through that experience, I got turned on to how to use different aspects of mixed martial arts, including yoga. They use yoga as a centering exercise both before and after the workout during the stretch. And I began almost having like a different level of experience or consciousness, if you will, before, during, and after my workouts. I loved it because that particular workout is tapping into something deeper. It's not just a physical workout, but there's something more to it. There's something deeper going on inside of me when I involve myself in doing that workout. If I never got out of myself in my comfort zone to experience that experience at that meeting, I would have never fell into this experience for myself. And as a result of that, I influenced my kids. My kids started doing it with me, and they signed up for karate. And so when we step into something that we're uncomfortable with and we wind up loving it, it just doesn't affect us, but it also affects the people that we have influence with. So ask yourself, are you happy with your life? What's the most exciting change that happened by choice for you in the last year? If you have nothing to mention, your life is either spectacular already, or you may not be taking full responsibility for your life. And if that's the case, know that that's the case for many people, but it doesn't have to be like that. It's happening because we have a tendency to put our life on autopilot, and we're just not conscious to what we're doing or who we are being. But consider all the possibilities available to you and begin making some changes. I don't recommend making many changes at once. It's really best to make small changes over time, and as you get habituated into the new change, then move on to the next change that you would like to make. The years are passing by. My gosh, I am going to be 54 next month, and I don't know about you, but I want to ensure that I'm getting the most out of the years that I have left. So if you're needing help with this exercise and would like to speak with me about how to create new possibilities in your life, this is right in my wheelhouse and we need to talk. So if you would like to have that opportunity to speak about breaking through this, please click on the Speak with Dom link in the description box and comments below. In the coming weeks and days, I will be sharing more videos similar to this, so I invite you to hit that subscribe and bell so you don't miss them. And if you would like to help another person, please take a moment to pay it forward by sharing this video online with your friends and family. Until I connect with you again for my next video, stay well, stay healthy, and stay empowered.